Hello there, this is Cookies. I have turn 4 of EA Machaka. Let's go ahead and dive into this. So we've got a couple more expansions and from Berytos, and Machaka is going to try and get their first one. So finally have a voice of the lion. We're going to do some blessings. I think we hit the 3 out of the 4 squares. Then we have some Bird Clan who are rushing forward. Alright, that doesn't look too bad. Okay, so we go ahead and finally get our first one. No casualties here. And in range of light, the Draken continues its expansion. Heavy infantry being a perfect target because they'll get poisoned. They'll get stat debuffs like 8 attack skill. And they'll generally just get nommed. Well, this was a tremendous amount of damage, and it looks like profuse bleeding, which I think is a replay bug. So if the dragon dies here, should be alright. Doesn't win the roll. Okay. However, that's not what actually happened. It expanded just fine. Alright. In Kepria, we've got the Elephant Party targeting the militia. And nice timing to have the lines hit right around the same time. You can see those 2 archers that we're running in are part of the elephant squad. So that this squad has 6 members. So, pretty clever little expansion trick. Trying to keep the morale up on the elephants. And loses 1 archer and 1 soldier again. So, well done, Berytos. So Berytos is up to 4 provinces now, and he's left most of his cap circle, which is also nice. So he still has 3 cap circle provinces he can expand to, so his expansion should be pretty crazy. And we can see we already found Niflheim, and they've gone ahead and moved into Griffa. So what we're thinking is if we can seal off this border here, we can have all the 2 away from our cap, and as opposed to them having 2 away from their cap. And Berytos has seen Kopos over here. And he really wants Kopos, so he can put a fort there and get his coastal recruits. Then we're seeing a body of water down here, so we're thinking some sort of front line here, maybe. And then if I can just so happen to get something like this, this line would be anchored somewhat by the thrones. And the thrones in this particular game are level 3 thrones. So we've got all the crazy power spikes that could come from that in this game. In terms of the moves for this turn, our little expansion party is going to go over to Kivia. It's just heavy infantry and archers, so I'm hoping this group can take that. And then I'm patrolling out the unrest with the reanimation I did and the lions that I have. So, because I would like full recruitment in my cap, because I don't have much recruitment in my cap. So you can see, because of my money issues and the failed expansion, I can't even afford to get a mage this turn. And the reason why this is a big deal during expansion is every mage you get represents a certain amount of mage turns throughout the rest of the game. And if most of those mage turns are spent researching, let's say you could have gotten a 10 RP mage, and the game ends up going, I don't know, 70 turns, then missing that mage recruitment on turn 4 is something like 66 turns of 10 RP. So you're losing out on 660 research throughout the rest of the game, and that can absolutely make a difference in what tech levels you reach. So that's why early game mage recruitment is maybe a little bit more valuable than later in the game mage recruitment. So maybe one way to think about it. So yeah, I think that's most of it for my turn. And I'll go ahead and jump into turn 5 and see you there. Have a good one.